Hey Dom, can you describe the Orchid for folks who don't know about it?
Absolutely, I have it here if you want me to. If you also want me
Yeah,
to.
for we have video watchers, we also have audio too, so you could show it, but also describe it for those who can't see it.
Yeah, no worries at all. So the
Yeah.
Orchid by Telepathic Instruments is this really, really, really cool synthesizer. And the interesting thing about it is it's a chord generator. So as a chord generator, the cool thing that you're able to have happen on the fly with this is you can do different voicings, you can do different types of modes of chords on the fly by just hitting one button and then like one note and then pressing these buttons here that have diminished major, minor, sustained, like intervals and things of that nature on them. So what I was doing with this is there's a mode in here, there's a key mode on here where you can lock it to a specific key. And then when you lock it to a specific key, you don't have to press these buttons as much to like get it to play full chords out. You can like program it essentially so that it's just like a one button chord player, you know?
Oh, that's
So
cool.
within making it a one button chord player, then you press this, like if you press this, but then you like move the wheel will start to arpeggiate the sounds for you in real time because it's going through the voicings. It's taking the lowest note and bringing it up to the high, like to the higher octave if you move it to the right, and it's taking the highest note and bringing it to the lower octave if you move it to the left. Sorry if this is like I just figured I'd give like a comprehensive
Yeah, yeah,
explanation of like what's actually happening here,
yeah.
so then I can like kind of explain how I'm applying it to my setup, you know?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So if I'm DJing and I know that a song that I'm playing, for example, is in G major, right? And the next song that I'm playing is also in G major, for example, just to keep it simple, right? What I can do is I can use the Orchid to essentially create like an audio flourish that transitions between one song to the next instead of it just having to be, a filter, like a high pass filter or like a reverb or a delay, which like, your traditional effects. It's like actually these are like melodic transitions that I'm able to create in real time with this instrument. And that's not necessarily something that I can do with like a keyboard. Like I
Mm.
can't like be spinning and then also like play chords at the
I
same
gotcha.
time. And like, so being able to do this with one hand gives me the freedom to be able to essentially have this on the side of my setup, do this while I'm doing this or while I'm doing that, you
Yeah.
know?
So like
So
with
it,
one hand, you can do a lot more with that device while you're still DJing, basically.
exactly, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that's
Cool.
like a really cool application of the synth that I've been able to find that like then puts it in a place to where it's like, okay, cool. Once I run it into here, there's onboard effects in this DJ controller. So I start playing with those onboard effects while I'm doing the transitions. And then I'm like, wait a minute, these don't have to be transitions. This could just be ambient music. And
Oh
now I'm
yeah.
making like ambient music in real time with the
Oh
Orchid
yeah.
and my
That's
DJ
cool.
hardware that can exist in maybe like art gallery space or
Mm.
in like a different type
So
of social third space setting that like creates
yeah.
connection in some sort of capacity. So it's like, that's how I like think about this type of stuff.